Hey guys, welcome to another English commentary done by Diggity. This is going to be the fifth set between Kal and Jangbi, fifth set on Loki II. So whoever wins is going to advance. We will have a finalist. Looks like Kal is going to be starting at the upper right hand corner, or I guess about the 2 o'clock position in orange. At the 8 o'clock position in red we have Jangbi, and man, I don't think Kal wants any part of this map. Loki II, again, keep in mind last time these two played on Loki II, Jangbi took it, and Jangbi's just been thrashing him when it's come to the late game, just for whatever reason, just showing better micromanagement in those large group situations. Kal winning out in the short group situations like we saw last match. But Kal, wow, that was such a fantastic fourth set. We'll see what comes down to. I'm excited either way. Really fast, for all you Dutch speakers, go check out Greth SC, yeah. Greth, G-R-E-T-H-S-C. He's got a wine action going on that side, and if you go look at his latest video, I think it's part 2, he talks about it. Yeah, wine auction. So if you're into wine, you speak Dutch, go check it out. Throw that shout out to him because I love Greth. Greth is awesome. He's hilarious. You guys should check out his vids anyway. He's a really good foil, I think, to the rest of us. He tends to be more on the hilarious side, and it makes me chuckle, so you guys should go watch. Anyway, getting back into this, man, either of these players, they're playing absolutely fantastically, and I think either one of them could give either Jaedong or Mind a really good run for their money. I feel like Jaedong's just been so strong against protoss lately. I think they might stand a better shot against Mind, but keep in mind, Mind totally dethroned Bisu, who, granted, isn't the best protoss versus Terran player. That tends to be his weak play, but both these players just showing some just absolutely fantastic micro. Kal is known as an absolute Terran killer. Jangbi is no slouch himself, which actually I can't verify because probes coming across blocking each other. Looks like no, they're going to fight it out. So Jangbi giving way a little bit there, or I should say Kal giving way a little bit to Jangbi there, and it looks like they're just going to maybe this will open up some cheese for either one. Going to fight over the gap, and now Kal manages to slip by and continue. That's a little entertaining. And again, I'm not sure what's with Kal and putting that pylon at the at an off location. Second gateway going down for Jangbi, so it looks like Jangbi's, or I'm sorry, yeah, no, for Jangbi. So it looks like Jangbi's thinking about producing some more zealots. Producing zealots earlier rather than later, I guess, and getting that second pylon close to his front door. Maybe thinking about a zealot rush. That probe, unfortunately, going to spot that out. Not putting down the gas first. We'll see. And again, still no second gateway, so it looks like we're going to see a fast expand from Kal, and that's pretty safe on Loki II again, because you're waiting. And another Mariner pylon going down in the lines. Didn't look like it was as successful. Doesn't look like it pinned in any of the probes, but it's going to be able to deny at least one of those. So we'll probably see that pylon actually canceled before it's hammered down. But at least it'll give spotting information. No, actually, yeah, okay, canceled before it went down. But thought he might be able to pull it off again. And I can't remember the last time I saw a Maynard pylon go successfully. It looks like another. And we'll see if Kal he needs to be careful in the backfield, because not to say, I think they call it a manner pylon because generally it's considered bad manners to do it. It is kind of one of those more annoying tactics, and you just got to keep an eye open for it. And yeah, it looks like Kal is setting up for the secondary. Just going to force those zealots to run around at the base while he sets up on that secondary. And I think Jangbi's definitely going to have to spot this out. But in the meantime, looks like, yeah, he's starting to retreat, and it looks like a zealot going to be able to catch across the gap. Actually, that zealot rushing in. So Kal, what he's going to do is he's going to rush and try to do as much damage on that on the main. He's going to be extremely aggressive here. Going to push in with that other zealot and try to take out probes and force. Try to say, okay, Jangbi, if you're going to come back, you better bring your. Basically, you need to keep a couple zealots at home base to defend your home base. If you just keep flooding at me, I'm going to make you play for it. And it looks like Jangbi is almost entirely dedicated to a zealot push at this moment. But it's 2 zealots on 1 at the moment. Going to have to rely on reinforcements as well as a probe here. But now it looks like another zealot engaging. Kal being a little bit distracted here, you can tell. But now 3 zealots against 2, and he's going to be able to hold this fairly easily. Inside, it looks like that protecting secondary has been taken in the meantime by Jangbi. So interesting maneuver there. Going to take the inside instead of the outside protect. Usually you'll see them take that a little bit later because, again, it's easier to hold. Don't have to worry about it. And also I feel like it's kind of a little bit more open to Reaver harass. That probe and that zealot still running in the pylon lines. And again, Kal showing kind of dominance early game. Going to be almost took out a probe there. Really showing, I mean, early and doing everything early game here. Realizing that that's where his advantage is. But now 3 zealots chasing down that single zealot and that probe. And so it's kind of like one of those, what's the word I'm looking for? It's the Three Stooges. And actually, no, I take it back. It looks like the expansion was on the outside secondary. Maybe it was canceled. I thought that was on the inside secondary. Maybe I was just off view, but it looks like that secondary actually being put down on the unprotected secondaries instead of the protected. So probe finally being taken out, but that Zealot still running around. Gas finally going down for Jangbi. Probe's pushing over, and that second gateway is quite a bit late. 4 Zealots being produced in the meantime. So while he's been running around, looks like he's got a decent sized Zealot force pushing the background. Cybernetics core going up in the meantime. Got another probe, so doing a little bit of damage here and there, and really disrupting. Not actually disrupting too much, but doing just annoying damage here. It looks like he might actually get an additional probe on top of this. It looks like that Zealot just a sliver of health left, though, and he's using that for his probe scout at the moment, getting as much information as possible. In the meantime, he's got a decent-sized Zealot force, which is going to turn around that counterattack from Jangbi fairly successfully. Jangbi starting to push probes across, and it looks like Kal is thinking about trying to engage them, maybe block the ramp or something like that. Pushing up now with the probe, and it looks like equivalent amount of Zealots, so 6 and 6, 7 and 8 coming up, kind of support. So Jangbi feeling like he needs to do a little bit of counter damage here to equalize things. Now it looks like he has more Zealots actually. So it's like 9 and plus a probe on 8, engaging right here. But I think Kal got the initial hit on, so I think he's going to be might be able to come out okay. It looks like Jangbi doing a stutter step backwards though to rearrange his troops. The reinforcements coming in. It shows you kind of wow, and doing a good job actually with that stutter step backwards.